Liz here, and we are at EMO's Creative Studio, where anything and everything you create is beautiful because you created it. And today we are actually going to tour the Brother PE 535 embroidery machine. I'm going to show you all the different items that are on the machine. I will not be showing you how to use the machine. That will be in the next 2 videos. The next video will be how to set up your machine, and the final video will be how to use your machine. So come along. And here is the Brother PE 535 embroidery only machine. A couple of things I want to talk about before we do the tour of the machine. When I did the unboxing, I forgot to show you the bag of little accessories that come with it. Here's the bag. See, it's a little bag that has a snap. It came with several pre-wound bobbins, and it also came with a tiny pair of scissors, a netting which is mostly used for metallic threads because they're so slippery, a miniature seam ripper, 2 different kinds of screwdrivers for your machine, flatheads as you can see, and there are 3 different sizes of thread caps, thread spool caps, large, medium, and small. The medium one was it came on the machine itself. So let's put that on there. This is also an adapter, I believe, for the spool thread. I'll look that up just to make sure. Brush to brush the side of your machine with the air vents, and we'll show you that in just a moment. And almost like a little pick to push your corners. And then some extra needles. These are size 11-14, and these needles are specifically for this embroidery machine. So let me put all the items away so I don't lose them. What I also went and purchased, because this is a computerized machine and I can download designs and patterns from the iBroidery.com, which is part of the Brother system. And this is what came in my packet. You could see iBroidery. And this particular machine came with a free embroidery design, a Disney, I think it's Mickey Mouse that it came with. So what I did was I went out and I bought a flash drive, and this is a 64 gigabytes, so that there's a lot of room on here. I also purchased a roll of embroidery stabilizer to put underneath my fabric when I'm getting ready to embroider, because you should have 2 layers, and this counts as one of the layers. After I bought this, I realized that I had also purchased a package of 8.5 by 11 or 8 by 11 square sheets of the same exact thing. So I'm prepared. The roll I could cut whatever size, and the 8.5 11 I can use when I'm doing a larger project. Okay, so this is the front of the machine, but we're going to start at the very beginning. We're going to start on the side here. And let me just lower you down just a tad bit. There we go. And then bring you up closer. Maybe bring you up a little so you can see. This right here is the hand wheel. This hand wheel, when you turn it, you bring your needle up and down manually. Then below that, you have 3 different items. This one is where your electrical cord gets plugged in. You can see here, it is flat side and a round side. And you plug it in down here. Plug it in down here. See? Down here. Right there. Flat side to the back. Plug it in. Make sure it's secure. And then you plug it into the wall. This is your on and off switch. Right now it's in the off position, O off. Turn it on, and then your machine will take a few moments to turn on. The computerized screen in the front and the LED light go on. I'm going to go ahead and turn it off and turn it back on when we're in the front of the machine. And then this right here is where you will put your USB drive. It's right here like this. You enter it, you put it in there, and you'll follow the prompts on the screen. Again, I'm not going to show you how to use the machine. That will be in a subsequent video. So now let me back you up, and now I'm going to turn the machine so that you can see it right here. Let me pull you up so you can see it a little bit better. There, right there. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to turn the machine on, and you'll see, hopefully you'll be able to see that the screen went on. It says brother right here, and you see the very nice white bright LED light. So let's start from the top. Okay, let me see if I can turn this down so you can see it. Up here is the Bobbin Winder. The good thing about the Brother products is that they print, they put stickers up here that tells you what to do with each section of your machine. This is telling you how you should put your bobbin to wind it. This is your spool thread holder. Notice that it is horizontal and not vertical. And here is the spool cap cover right here. A nice handle to carry it. And then you have two different guides here. This guide is for threading your threading your needle, and this guide right here is for the threading of the bobbin. Again, I will show you how to use these in the next video when I show you how to work the machine. Play the machine. Okay, now we're at the front of the machine and I have it off right now. You reach over to the right side, facing the machine, you reach over to the right side and you turn it on. And the first thing you're going to notice is that the screen turns on, it says brother, and then it'll depict 2 or 3 pictures showing what the machine will do. This is a touch screen, it's a touch panel. Over here, it's an LCD touch screen like I told you. These buttons over here are the previous page, page forward, or next page. This one right here is the help. This one right here is the settings key. You could press it to set the needle stop position, the buzzer sound, and there's even more things, and we'll show you as we are learning how to use the machine. Okay, we're now at the front of the machine, and I'm going to turn the machine back on so that you can see that when you turn on your machine, the first thing you're going to see is this whole section right here is your touch screen function. It says brother, and then you'll see some pictures that will show you what this machine can do. Now again, this is all touch screen. You use your fingers. A little while ago when I was playing, I actually touched the screen with the stick and it actually did something. So the first thing you want to do after you turn on the machine is touch your screen. And it says the carriage of the embroidery unit will move. Keep your hands, etc., away from the cartridge. So the cartridge is this whole mechanism right here. This is the cartridge. All right, so I'm going to press OK because I understand what it's saying. Okay, so now it's done its little thing and it's moved. The next thing you're going to see is what it says on the screen. Let me move you up a little bit right there. And we will go through this in the next video, the next 2 videos. The next video again is showing you how to set up the machine to embroider, and then the video after that will actually show you how to embroider on this machine. And this button right here is the actual embroidery key. When you press to display, it displays the pattern type on the selection screen, which is up here. Let's see. This one is the back key. It returns to the previous page. Then we get to the bed. This is the throat, and this is the bed. Up here, this one is the thread cutting feature. This one is you press it and it cuts the thread. This one you press it, when you press it once, it goes down, the needle goes down. Press it again, needle goes up. This is the on and off button. Red means it's off, green means it's on. Since I'm not using the machine right now, I'm not going to show you that function. This is the tension button up here, just like a regular sewing machine. This is how you thread your machine, and again, I'm not going to show you how to do this till we're actually using the machine. And let me see if I can get you closer and situate you a little bit better. Sorry, I'm learning how to speak English. Right here is your needle. I'm sure I keep on touching it and more styrofoam falls off. Here is the needle right here. It came attached to the machine. This is your presser foot, and this is the Q presser foot. Now if you see, if I push this button over here, and you can't see me doing it, it won't do it. It'll probably do it when the machine is on. If you can see right here, this shows you how to thread the machine. This right here is your threading mechanism to help thread your machine. Let's see, embroidery for screw 5, 6. Yeah, it's to help you thread the machine. Sorry. And this right here is your embroidery hoop. Now, if you see right here, let's see if I can turn you just a bit and get you a little bit closer. This right here is the mechanism or the bar that you use to remove the hoop. Press it back towards the long bar right here, and your hoop slides out. Make sure that you have your needle in the up position so that you can remove your hoop. I believe this hoop is a 4 by 4, 4 by 6 inch embroidery hoop. Let me pan you out so you can see it. I believe you can order other hoop sizes that are a little bit smaller. There you go. There you go. And this right here, it's the same thing like a regular embroidery hoop. You loosen it up and it comes out into 2 pieces. You put your material, your fabric with your stabilizer in here, put it on, tighten it. Now this, I'm going to turn the machine off so I can show you how this works. This is automatic with the machine. Now I'm playing with it while the machine is off. Let's see what happens when you turn it back on. It might set itself to its position. I'm not really sure. All right, so let me turn the machine back off again, and you will see that you can remove this portion of the bed. There is a lever underneath. Pull the lever towards you, and this part comes off. Let's see if you can see, the lever is right here. Pull the lever and this part comes off. And you can see there's a picture right here that shows you how to actually do it. You turn off your machine, you pull it off. Machine should be in the off position. Slide this back in. Right here, let me turn the machine back on. And while we have the machine off, let me bring you up closer so that you can see this a little bit closer. Again, this machine has stickers and pictures of how this works. This is a drop-in bobbin. This part right here, you push to the right and you open up your bobbin cover. You drop your bobbin in, and it actually comes with a bobbin in place, you can see. And I'll have to look up what kind of bobbin this is, because there are all sorts of different kinds of bobbins for all sorts of different kinds of machines. Put your bobbin in, slide the tab here into the hole right here, slide it in, and you heard the snap. Again, I'll show you exactly how the bobbin works when we start working with the machine. And then over here it shows you how to thread your machine very easily. Down here on and off to pull this part of the bed off. Find more styrofoam. Let me show you how easy it is to put the embroidery hoop on. Let me take you out a little bit. All right, again, make sure that your needle is in the up position, and it's not. Down, all the way up. And then you won't be catching your hoop. Notice that there's two buttons right here. Well, they fit into the two grooves that are right here. Let's see if I can bring that up close so you can see. The grooves are right here, and right here. Now, you might see my head because I have to look at this when I'm putting it on. I tried doing it without looking, practicing how to make this video, and it didn't really work out as well as I wanted it to. All right, so hold your hoop up. The two bolts that are hanging out, or screws, or whatever you want to call these things, and then you just slide it in and hear the sound. Snapped in and it's in place. You shouldn't be moving this part right here while the machine is on. If you have to move it, turn your machine off. Now let me take you one more step to the front or to the side. Let me see what I'm looking at right here, right there. And again, this is the lever for the threading part, and this is to cut your thread. And then let me show you the back of the machine. Sorry, I'm all caught up right here with all the wires and everything. That's the back of the machine. Let's go around to the front, to the top, to the front again. Let me back you off just a little so you can see the whole thing. Back, 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 up, back. And that's your beautiful new machine. I'm excited. I can't wait to try it. Even though I purchased this at the beginning of the year, life got in the way and we had some things that we needed to do out of town. So I am going to still be working on trying to learn how to get this machine to work. I'm super excited. I hope you enjoyed this video. My name is Liz and we are at EMO's Creative Studio, where anything and everything you create is beautiful because you created it. Like, subscribe, share with your friends. Happy sewing, happy quilting, and until the next time.